Today, everybody, I'm in a city that I've never been before. And what am I doing here exactly? Looking for new Funko Pop stores, of course. And now the first place that we're gonna be going to, actually Nate found, and he's also here if you wanna pop in. You know more about this one than I do, and I think there might be Pops too.
I kind of planned this trip, I'm not gonna lie. This was kind of another Nate Collects bonanza that I planned. So there's a card store here. They might sell Pops. There's also a couple other collectible stores that we are gonna be checking out that definitely sell Pops.
Yes,
so
yes.
Should be a fun day.
And speaking of collectible stores, we also found one that looks like a castle, and I'm really excited to go to. But first, let's find this one, because we're in the parking lot, but don't really know where it is. Like you can see, there's a lot of stores, but I'm not seeing anything about Pokemon cards or Pops. Nate, are you sure we're in the right place?
I think so.
Okay, so we've been walking around the parking lot for a little while, and we found it. They just don't have a big sign up. They have this one in the front, which is pretty neat. Kind of scary, too. Okay, so that was a pretty big store, and they didn't have any Funko Pops, but Nate did end up getting a single out of the cabinet and a binder for his cards, if you guys want to check that out. I'm not going to spoil what card it was.
This is kind of a video that'll be in the works for a little bit, just because it's kind of a big project, but you will see this if you watch the videos. Trust me, it'll come relatively soonish.
Yeah, and so now we are off to the next store, and if I'm gonna be honest, Nate's taking me around, so I don't really have a clue where it is. Now this is a castle. I mean, come on, they've got the rooks and everything, but anyways, let's go inside and see what they've got. Oh, and I don't know if I mentioned it, it's called J&J's Cards and Collectibles, and apparently they've got a lot of really great stuff. All right, so we've made it inside, guys, and it is floor to ceiling toys. Like right now we are in the Lego and Playmobil section, and I'm on the hunt for Funko Pops. Ooh, there's Ninjago over here. I know Nate is a big fan of this if you guys want to check it out. We've also got like Technic over here, but I'm not seeing Pops yet.
We're looking up top there.
Yeah.
There is the OG Space Shuttle.
Ooh. All right, everybody, we have run into some Funko Pops here. We've got Harry Potter as well as Rush Exit Stage left, some of the Miss Mindy figures, which you don't see very often. Then down here we've got some of the bigger ones, but I'm not seeing too many yet. Oh wait, hold on guys, I turned the corner here and there is a lot of figures. Here it is, everybody, way more figures than I thought they had, because I looked on their website before and they had a few for sure, but I wasn't expecting this. And now, like, starting in the top right here, we have some of the ones from like television. We've got the A-Team. Ooh, this one's only $12 as well. And then we've also got some of the ones from, I believe, Warcraft here, which are also only $12, which is pretty cool, because if you want like an older figure, you might be able to find it here. And then I also noticed Ganora here, ooh, I don't know how to pronounce this one, but either way, a pretty neat pop from Warcraft again. And then looking around a little bit more at some older stuff, I'm noticing like Bad Ape up here as well, some of the ones from The Mummy, and they even have The Mummy. And I mean, this one's like $1 more, but still a cool figure to find. Oh, and actually now that I look at it, guys, it seems like all standard Funko Pops are $12.99, so pretty much anything on this shelf should be that price. And what was something that I saw here? Shuri, and I believe this one is an exclusive. Yeah, it is. It's an international sticker. Oh, now hold on. I didn't even notice this one over here. From Descendants, we have Jay, and I remember this set being kind of pricey. This one is probably worth way more than $12. And then actually, you know what? Taking a look in this section, they also have some other ones here like Morocco Mole, Squiddly Diddly, Spy Gru, and I remember there was a chase version of this one that was Spy Drew, and I'm guessing that one's probably gone. But you know what? I don't have this for my Despicable Me collection. I could go for this today. And then farther over to the left here, I'm noticing we got like Elroy Jetson, Jane Jetson, Love Ranger from Fortnite, some of the ones from Ralph Breaks the Internet, and then these ones down here, and I think this one here is from BioShock. Yeah, it is. I'm gonna be honest, guys, I don't exactly know how much all of these characters are because there are so many of them, but if you want to pop it in the comments section below, let me know if they're more than $12. Oh, and then hold on a second. Down here, guys, we've got Cruz Ramirez from Cars 3. Now, this is one for $12.99 I'm definitely gonna be getting. Oh, and I didn't even notice they have a couple sodas here. Now, this one, the Edward, I do already have the chase where it's Ed and Ein together, but then this one here for $15. The New York Comic Con exclusive Phoenix, I think I'm probably gonna go for. Yeah, let's get 2 of them. Okay guys, so we're out of the store. I ended up getting my stuff as well as something else that I found on our way out, which I will show you when we get back to the office, but for now, let's keep hunting. And now everybody, we have made it over to the next store, which is a Toys R Us we have never been to. I know that a lot of these Toys R Us here in Canada get in different Funko Pops, so I'm hoping that this one has something that we have never seen before here in Canada. You never know. All right, we've made it to the section, and I'm trying to see, like I said, if there's anything that my normal Toys R Us doesn't have. They have like the R2-D2 one, which I did order online, so I don't need to get it today. But then we noticed the Black Adam over here, the comic book version, as well as the Peacemaker with peace signs, which is brand new. And then doing a bit more of a dig, we've got like Black Clover as well as Hunter x Hunter, Biz Markie, and then over here, we did see this one, the Val in the back there from Star Wars. Oh, and then I just noticed all clearance Funko is 50% off, so if there is something that I'm looking for, maybe like this Blacklight Sylvie, I might have to go for it. Way down at the bottom here, guys, I found that they have the Monica Rambeau Captain Marvel, what is this one, comic cover. I always mix them up. I was gonna say album cover there for a second, but yeah, that is really neat. And they also have Shuri, Green Lantern, and then Quinn Hughes is new from the Vancouver Canucks. And then this one down here, the Giant Oogie Boogie, I believe is also the first time I've seen it here. All right, now everybody, I thought Toys R Us was gonna be our last stop of the day, but then we came to Chick-fil-A and realized that there is a kind of like smaller strip over here that has some pretty cool stores. We've got a Party City as well as an Indigo, which usually sells pops, and then a VIP Cineplex, which I know they do have a small section, so you never know, it could be kind of big here. But I think the first one out of the three we're gonna be going to is Party City. Let's see what they've got. And well, right away, everybody, we ran into the pop section. It looks like they've got Malin Lee, which you don't see very often, Carlton the Bear, Hawkeye, Piplup, some pretty decent stuff. The thing is, though, they are $17 here, so if you're going for something, you're probably gonna wanna find one that you don't see very often, like this one here, which I don't really see much. So I think for right now, I'm not gonna be getting anything, but we should still look around because I know in the candy section, they sometimes have mystery ones and more pops usually. All right, now we have come to the candy section where I'm seeing some Pez way up at the top there, as well as some behind me here. I believe it's Star Wars. But at the moment, I'm not seeing any more Funko Pops. I figured I might as well check because they do sometimes in the States, but because we're here in Canada, it might be a little bit different. We tried. All right, now everybody, we've made it into Indigo. And we're over in the kids section because I'm guessing this is where they would be because they're toys, but then again, I don't really know. And look at that, guys, here they are. We've got the Joker, as well as Love and Thunder and Batman t-shirts, as well as some Dragon Ball Z pop pins you don't see. And then here is their normal pop section. If I'm gonna be honest, I'm not seeing anything too crazy that stands out to me, but it's always good to check. Oh, but you know what, now that I think about it, I believe this Nightcrawler here is normally a Walgreens exclusive. Actually, if you look closely, you might even see a bit of the sticker residue in the corner. Oh, and then on our way out, guys, I ran into some Harry Potter figures over in the Harry Potter section, of course. I don't need any, but still neat to see. And now for Cineplex, we tried to go in to see what they had, and apparently you had to have a ticket to a movie to go inside, and we're not going to see anything today, so we're just gonna have to call it a loss on that one. And just like that, everybody, we are back, and the bag that they gave me is clear, so I'm gonna try to hide that as much as I can while I show you guys the stuff that I grabbed. Also, I do want to mention that while I was in J&J Collectibles, I bumped into a fan of the channel, and if that was you, thanks so much for saying hi. But now let's start with the thing that was a mystery, where we've got this one here, the Darth Vader Pig Wacky Wobbler. They had them for $10, and I don't think they go for much more than that, but to see something like this from 2013 all the way in 2023 is pretty crazy. It's almost like they've had them there the entire time, and I'm the guy to buy them way later. I don't know, I thought it was really cool. And then I also ended up getting the Luke X-Wing bird, because I do have the Stormtrooper pig around here somewhere, I just have to find him. So seriously, some fun stuff when it comes to Wacky Wobblers, and this is something that Funko was creating before Pops, if you guys didn't know. And it really is fun to go back and try to pick up stuff like this when I can, especially when they're in such nice condition. Then after that, we did end up getting the sodas, which I'll show you guys. I got two of the Phoenix one, and I believe the Chase is Dark Phoenix. It's her in a totally different color suit, and I believe that's what you would call it. I'm not exactly sure. If we end up getting one today, though, we'll be able to find out. And then the other thing that I got was two Funko Pops, and I want to show you guys those because they are kind of like older ones as well. And this one here, the Spy Gru, was released in 2017, so not as long ago as the Wacky Wobblers, but still pretty long ago. Like, what is that, 6 years ago now? Kind of crazy. And they didn't have the Chase, of course, because, you know, it would probably be gone by now. But what I will say, though, is that they had one of the Care Bears Chases behind the counter. I don't remember which one it was exactly. It was a flocked one. It was kind of like a teal color. This one here. It was on hold for somebody, and I already have it in the collection, so it's not really a big deal. But anyways, this one here is a fun one, and I was looking up the prices to see if they were, like, expensive or not, and I think it goes for about, like, 12 to 15 bucks, so not much higher than this, but still a cool pop to find. Also, if you guys want to take a look on the back, there are some other really funny ones in this set, and from here, I believe I have Kyle, as well as both Tourist Jerry and Tourist Dave, and then I might have Fluffy around here somewhere, so I think I've got the whole set complete. Minus some exclusives, of course. And then the last figure that I got was this one here, Cruz Ramirez. Definitely a fun one, especially because the cars do come in this sideways box. And I honestly love the cars ones because they don't really look like Funko Pops. And then on the back here, they have the other three that I believe were re-released for the set, or maybe they just came out around the same time. I'm not exactly sure. It was a while ago. And this one also released in 2017, so I wonder if they had like a big shipment of them then, have just like had them since. I don't really know, but whatever it is, it was definitely cool to see. And now I guess let's crack into the sodas that we got for a pretty decent price. I don't know if you guys know, but here in Canada, they're normally like $20 to $25. So for them to have a New York Comic Con exclusive for like $10 off is pretty cool. And of course, I do have the common one already, so all I'm really looking for is that Chase. And it looks like this is the normal one in the green suit. Yeah, it looks like it. Still a cool soda to have. It's just too bad I do already have the common one. And just to make sure, let me check the POG on this. Yeah, this is the normal Phoenix. But have no fear, we still have one more can to crack open. And let's hope this is that one. All right, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Please be the Chase. It is! We got it! Check this out, so we can actually figure out the name on this one too. All right, you can stand right there, Phoenix, and let's find out what this one says. You found the chase. Yes, it is Dark Phoenix. Perfect. So I guess it was a good idea to pick them up, and Nate was the one that suggested it because they did have an entire case there -1, and for the most part, these are the exact same sculpt, so there wasn't like a way you could feel them out, you know? And so anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy this bit of a longer hunt, and I'll see you tomorrow.